Hola! Today we're going to learn about conjugating verbs in Spanish. Here are some examples of verbs in Spanish. Bailar is to dance. Comer, to eat. Abrir, to open. Let's take a look at the subject in Spanish. Yo is I. Tú is you, singular familiar. A form that you would use tú is with your friends. Or usted, you singular formal, a form that you would use with elderly or strangers. Él, ella, he or she. Nosotros, nosotras, we. Vosotros, vosotras, you plural familiar. Ustedes, you plural formal. And ellos, ellas, they. Irregular and regular verbs. Here's an example of your irregular verb. Dormir, to sleep. Dormir is a regular verb because it's a stem changing verb. It's a little bit more complex than regular verbs, so it can be tricky. Yo duermo, tú duermes, él, ella, usted duerme, nosotros, nosotras dormimos, vosotros, vosotras dormís, ellos, ellas duermen. As you can see, these two do not have the stem change. The O does not change to the UE compared to other forms. So that is where it can be tricky. Regular verbs, however, follow a more consistent pattern. Let's take a look at the AR verbs. O, as, a, amos, ais, an. ER verbs, o, es, e, hemos, es, en. IR verbs, o, es, e, imos, is, en. There are three groups of verbs. There are verbs ending in AR, verbs ending in IR, and verbs ending in ER. Here are some examples. Bailar, to dance. Cantar, to sing. Andar, to ride. Verbs ending in IR. Beber, to drink. Abrir, to open. And verbs ending in ER. Comer, to eat. Let's start with AR verbs. How do we conjugate AR verbs? Well, let's take the verb bailar. You create a chart similar to this. You write your infinitive, and the stem is identified in the color pink. So you take the stem and you place it in all the boxes, and then you add your endings. O, as, a, amos, an. Here are the AR endings. So the yo form is bailo. Yo bailo. Tu form. Tú bailas. Él, ella, usted. Baila. Nosotros, nosotras bailamos. Ellos, ellas, ustedes bailan. What does this mean? I dance. You dance. He, she, or you dances. We dance. They dance. ER verbs. Let's take comer. Comer is infinitive, and the stem is in pink, so you take off the ending, ER. And you take the stem and you place it in all the boxes. And add your AR endings. O, es, e, hemos, en. Yo como. Tú comes. Él, ella, usted come. Nosotros, nosotras comemos. Ellos, ellas, ustedes comen. Let's take a look at this ending and compare it to the nosotros ending in IR verbs. Abrir is to open. Yo abro. Tú abres. Él, ella, usted abre. Nosotros, nosotras abrimos. And ellos and ellas, ustedes saben. The only one with an I is the nosotros form. Let's practice. I dance well. I is the subject, yo. Dance, bailar. Well, bien. So to dance is bailar. You drop the AR and add the O ending. I sing poorly. Yo canto mal. So to sing is cantar, but because it's a yo form again, the ending is an O. You all open the window. You all, ellos. To open, abrir, you drop the IR ending and add the EN. She eats bread. Ella come pan. She, ella, eats, come, bread, pan. So to eat is comer, you drop off the ER and add the E. To practice some more, visit a link like Conjugating and click on Games. And you take a look up here. So this is the vosotros form. And the verb is cocinar. So when you conjugate it, you would hit the space bar and gain your points. Ella caminar. She walks. So it would be ella, if you remember your ending, o, as, a. So it would be camina. But we missed that. Usted, recibir. Usted, oh, I missed it again. And then displays your score. However, my score wasn't the greatest, yours is going to be better. And that's the game. Hopefully that helps. And that was the lesson on conjugating verbs in Spanish.